Hey people, good morning and welcome to a beautiful Sunday morning. If you are new to the channel, you know what to do. Like the video, share with friends, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel and join our Telegram channel. We've been sharing free tips on our Telegram channel, so make sure you join up as soon as you can. The link is in the comment section. So I just want to say thank you very much for your prayers. I told you guys that I was recovering from a cold and I saw your prayers of support. I deeply appreciate it. Putting up that video was actually very difficult, but thankfully I was able to power through. And yeah, I'm feeling much better now. And it's also going to reflect in the quality of games and the consistency that we'll see on this channel. But thankfully, I told you guys with so much confidence that that Tottenham Newcastle game was going to produce corners. I hope most of you believed me and went for it. The game ended up producing, I think, 19 corners, 18 or 19 corners. So this is a very, very difficult period, and I hate this period. This is the period that I call the period of randomness. The period of randomness, like random predictions win, and I hate this period. But I have to also adapt. I have never really featured shot on target corners on this YouTube channel, but this is the period that these markets are winning, and I have to adapt as well. But thankfully, 2, 3 weeks from now, the situation will change and things will start looking better. Okay, and then we'll be back to using data on our regular betting market. So today we have three predictions, and the first ticket is a single game. The second ticket is also a single game. And then the third ticket contains three matches. My advice to you is stake separately on these games. Don't merge them. And I have also done it such that most of these games won't be played at the same time, especially the first two tickets. So if they once the first one wins, you can invest in the second ticket. That's my advice. So the first game we have here, which is a single ticket on its own, is from the Scotland Premiership. It's Rangers and Hibernian. So the thing about this Rangers team is that they do a lot of corners, and Hibernian does trouble Rangers. They do trouble Rangers whenever they play. And when you check Hibernian, Hibernian wants to break into the top six for promotional games. Okay, for the Premiership, I don't know. I don't know what promotional games they have here. Championship group, maybe the Champions League promotional games. I think so. So right now, Hibernian is in the relegation places, and they wouldn't want to stay here. Rangers too is position two, 11 points away from Celtic. I don't think they will think that it's over yet. And when I looked at their data, previous data, one thing I noticed was that these people do a lot of corners. So, for example, when I checked their last meeting, what I saw was that their last meeting did produce, yeah, 8 plus 7. I think that's 15. It produced over 15 corners. That was their last meeting. So what that means is that these are two teams that do a lot of corners. So I check again the other time they played, the second time they met, and you see that it produced 14 corners. 14 corners. So the point I'm trying to make is that this is a game that will produce a lot of corners. It's a game that will produce a lot of corners. So I'm not going to stretch things. I'm simply going for this fixture to produce over 10.5 corners. And this is the trick. On Sporty Bet, you won't find this option. You're only going to find the option when the game is about to start. You won't even see corner market option for Scotland teams. That's how greedy those guys are. So what you do is that you have to wait until the game is about to start, like a minute into the game. they'll bring the corner market, and then you can go hard. So my prediction for this game is I'm going for over 10.5 corners, and the odd for it is 1.9. So the second game that we have here is Dundee United and Hearts from the Scotland team. Two teams too that also do a lot of corners from my analysis. Dundee United, they'll do a lot of corners. Hearts, they'll do a lot of corners. And the reason is simple. Hearts has something they are playing for. Hearts is where they shouldn't be. I have no idea why Hearts is here. Honestly, it's so shocking. This is a team that typically finishes in the top four. And then Dundee wants to finish in the top two. They've been extremely excellent. So what you should expect is a lot of competitive play. So both teams driving at each other. And it's for this reason that I'm going with this game to produce over 10.5 corners. So a total of 11 corners. And the odd is 2. So you have the odd of 2 for the two teams to cumulatively produce corners of 10.5, 11 corners in total. So these are your phase two tickets. Don't match them. Don't be greedy. Stake separately. So for the third ticket, we have Santa Clara and Ferenc from Portugal. Santa Clara, a newly promoted team that came on this season, and they've been nothing short of brilliant. Just look at their wins this season. The only team they've lost to has been Porto and Braga. And these are teams that you would expect them to lose to. So a total of 15 matches played and only 2 losses. Isn't that brilliant? And the team they are playing against, the away team isn't better. The away team is in a total shambles. Only 2 wins in their last 5 matches. Not good enough. So what am I going here? I'm going with a draw no bet for Santa Clara. So a draw no bet for Santa Clara is 1.24. The next fixture we have here is Liverpool Manchester United. Liverpool against my team, Manchester United. Uh, this is going to be an interesting game. I don't know who the Manchester United is going to field. Even if he fields his family members, even if he brings back Ronaldo to this game, even if he brings back the best players he has coached into this game, there is nothing United will do against Liverpool. Currently, the United coach has no idea the players he's working with. These are players who are very lazy. They've plotted and taken out the last 4 managers. He has thoroughly underestimated how vicious, unmotivated, self-centered these Manchester United players are, and they will let him down today. They're not ready to work. And that's why United's away matches aren't anything to write home about. And I mean, head to head shows you that even before now, United has not had it easy against Liverpool in Liverpool's home. And in the context of the season, Liverpool is fighting for their second ever Premier League trophy. Yeah, that's how crazy it is. Second ever Premier League trophy in the new Premier League arrangement. If they win today, they will get to establish a 8 point gap over the second place team. And they wouldn't want to joke. I'm going with a straight win for Liverpool. We are 2 up. I am convinced beyond reasonable doubt that if the Manchester United coach fields 15 defenders, he's not going to get a positive result. Even if he plays 20 defenders, he's not going to get a positive result. So a straight win for Liverpool is priced at 1.38. And finally, we have Fenerbahce Hatayspor. So Fenerbahce too is also playing for something. They're trying to see if they can hopefully consolidate their second position or even win the league, which is not likely. So for this game, as you can see, for Nebraska, whenever they play at home, they always score two or more goals at home. Yeah, and the away team knows how to concede lots of goals. So what am I going with? I'm going with Fenerbahce to score two goals in this game. And the odd is 1.17. So you put everything together, you have your 2 plus odds. And I want to wish you guys nothing but the very best. May God be with you. And see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.